Welcome back everybody to Back to the Future, the game, on PlayStation 4. It's time to start episode 2 Get Tannen, which is my favorite episode in the whole game. There's a lot of stuff in episode 2 that I enjoy messing around with. I hope you were able to hear me for that loud music. Okay, time to begin. At the end of the last episode, Marty saved Doc from being killed by the gangsters, but now, suddenly, he's fading away for some reason. And we're about to find out why. I'm gonna get Tannen, alright. No doubt he done something that's causing Marty to fade away. Well, either him or his goons.
What's happening?
I don't know, unless... tomorrow's newspaper. Do you still have it?
Yeah. Local accountant beaten. Left for dead.
Local accountant Arthur McFly was severely beaten and left for dead on the steps of the Hill Valley Courthouse last night.
They're gonna kill my grandpa?
Tannen's goons, no doubt. Probably in retaliation for Arthur answering that subpoena you delivered.
What are we gonna do?
I'm not sure what we can do. According to this, your grandfather was dumped on the doorsteps of the courthouse 5 minutes ago.
My dad's picture is disappearing.
That's the time stream catching up with your grandfather's fatal wounds. Which means your father will never be born, and neither will you. Unless... When did you last see your grandfather?
4 o'clock, in the town square.
Let's give him enough time to make his deposition.
Right.
We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
That shouldn't be a problem in your case. I mean, you were in jail.
All right, let's get moving before the police find us.
Freeze! Step out of the car with your hands up.
Well, crap, the police are here. I can't let him see Marty. I gotta get to the driver's seat.
That's right, Doc. Keep him off balance.
What was that?
What was what?
Crap.
I heard something back there.
I think you're mistaken, officer.
There's no teenage boy here. Nothing to see.
Well, looks like I
Okay,
caught me a
go to the front
fugitive.
bumper.
Carl Sagan, the speakeasy
Gotta get to the
arsonist.
driver's seat.
Alleged speakeasy arsonist, if you don't mind.
Oh, Doc just dropped the keys to the DeLorean. But let me show you this anyway.
Where are the keys?
Lucky for you, Doc just dropped them. Oh my god, did you just see the flux capacitor? It was overlapping Marty's head right there. It shouldn't
There
be
it is
like
again.
that.
I think the night air is playing tricks on you, officer.
For real, I just saw the flux capacitor overlapping Marty's head. That's gotta be a flaw.
What the
He'll be
heck kind
okay.
of buggy
He's
is that?
Doc.
Stay back. It's a prototype,
Okay,
still
come
untested.
on, get the key.
Liable to blow up at any moment. Or suddenly take off without warning.
Is that
Gotcha.
so?
Huh. I can't let him know I'm here.
Come on, go back.
Now I'm sure something's back there.
No, there's nothing here, officer. Absolutely nothing. Just keep pointing your
What is
gun
it, some
at
kind
Carl
of foreign
Sagan.
Sagan.
job?
Okay,
A
he's
German or
Doc.
something?
Not at all.
Come on, get in there.
Solid American workmanship.
Ah, made it. Look at the flux capacitor.
Stop!
your grandfather. I'll be fine until you get back.
You got it, Doc.
Time to go back in time.
What was that?
The car clearly pulled a Houdini on you.
.455. Artie's got to be in there somewhere, spilling his guts to the DA. There he is. All I got to do is get to him before...
Mr. Callahan? I was wondering if I could do a little follow-up interview with you about the plight of poor Mr. Sagan. My sources indicate that Judge Brown will be setting him free tomorrow.
I wouldn't bet on that.
What's that?
Nothing. Listen, can we talk later? I've really got to get to the courthouse right now.
Really? Why?
Seriously, Edna, it's none your business.
My grandpa's being sued for alimony by his niece. It's complicated.
Oh, well then, carry on. And do put that vicious dog of yours on a leash, will you? We have laws about that sort of thing, you know.
Sure, no problem. Ah!
Oh god, past Marty's over there.
Ah! Oh, come on, yesterday, Marty. Stop talking and get moving.
Uh-oh.
Einstein? Einstein, what is it, boy?
Oh, the dog seeing two Martys.
Sit. Einie, sit.
Nope, didn't work.
Crap.
Stupid dog.
Einstein.
Oh my god. No. Don't you dare see yourself, Marty.
Is it a squirrel, Einie?
Nope, it's something a lot worse. Okay, you do have to interact with the stick.
I can't let him know I'm here.
Don't you mean let yourself know you're
You
here?
want to play? Okay, let's play.
You can pretty
You
much
up
throw the
to,
stick
Einie?
anywhere, but you do have to throw it at a very specific place.
Go on, boy.
Try throwing it at Emmett and...
Einstein.
yeah, he just comes back.
Bad dog. Oh, come on, Einie.
You could have just ran, Marty. Like, hopped over the wall.
Okay, let's try this again.
Oh, when you pick it up and try to interact with the other Marty...
I am not bonking myself on the head with a stick. Is it
Yep,
a
good
squirrel,
idea.
Einie?
But, where you have to throw the stick... Yep, who else?
Go get her, Einie.
Perfect target.
You! Get this mangy animal away from me!
Oh, come on, Einstein. Get away from the nice lady.
My shoes!
Einstein, no.
No!
Way to go, Einie. Now to get into that courthouse and grab Artie before Tannen's guys. Ah, ah.
That can't be good.
Hey,
Oh, God. Hey.
according to my calculations, the rotary engine for a full-scale rocket drill requires 1.21 kilowatts of power. Can you check over my work to make sure? Are you all right?
Yeah. But I need to get to Arthur.
Why?
Aw, how did I know he was gonna ask that?
He, might not know the way to the DA's office.
The clerk will take him there. Come on, shouldn't we be getting on with our work? We're on a strict deadline, right?
Well, the other Marty's on a strict deadline, and... okay, both Marty's are.
No.
But you said...
Right. I mean, yes. Only there's something I gotta do first. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
What's what?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
No, I mean before, while I was walking towards you.
I wasn't talking to anyone. I was working on equations for my rocket drill.
No, I mean after. Never mind. Let's get going.
Follow me.
I thought I'd never leave. At least now I have a clear shot to the courthouse.
Yes, Marty, you do, as a matter of fact. But,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
you and me both. Let's just get over there.
You gotta come with me. Look, you're in a lot of danger. What do you mean I'm in danger? No time to explain, Artie, just promise me you'll stay at the police station until...
Artie McFly. Just the guy we're looking for.
Hey, fellas.
Run! Get him!
Oh, knocked out by a wooden spoon.
Artie? I better pick up their trail before I start fading out again.
Cue Ball had one strong whack with that spoon right there. Okay, better move it, Marty. Let me interact with this first.
This would be a great place for the Pinheads to play. At least it would be if my Hill Valley had a gazebo. Or a park.
If you don't know, the Pinheads are Marty's band in the 80s. I remember that. Okay, I'm coming, Harper.
Looks clear.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
Remember to be a ghost, Marty. Stay hidden at all times.
Artie, how's my favorite accountant doing?
Oh, I've been better.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, McFly. Trixie, take a powder, doll. We got business to discuss.
Heyo, you boys play nice now. Mwah! Nice to see you again, Artie.
You too, Miss Trotter.
Yeah, we're all happy as clams. Now scram. Are you guys stupid? What are you thinking, bringing this fish food to my doorstep?
We just thought...
That was your first mistake. Thinking. Look at me. Do you ever catch me thinking? Huh? Don't answer that. Look, just drag him inside, find out what he told the DA, then get rid of him.
I think we can handle that.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I've got an arsonist to snuff out. And will one of you slobs start hauling these crates in?
We're on it, kid.
So far, so good. Huh.
It doesn't look so good to me, Marty. Oh my god, George's head is gone.
I better get in there quick.
Also, you notice that the picture of George changed back to what it originally looked like, rather than the new picture. So, if you ask me, changing George's picture in this edition of the game was rather pointless. Gonna try the direct approach, even though I know it's gonna fail.
What do you want? I'm here to inspect your place for rats.
No, you ain't. Scram.
So much for the direct approach.
I knew it. Okay, so Marty's gotta think of a more sneaky way to get in there.
Contents. One winged goddess. Oops.
Oh, you broke it, Marty. We're best hope you won't be forced to pay for the damage. No doubt that was a statue of that Trixie woman.
Contents. One winged goddess. Winged goddess? Locked.
Okay, well, what about the small crate right here?
Flanged sconces. Snazzy.
Okay, so in order to get inside that speakeasy, you need to have Marty hide inside the medium crate.
Nice fit. Here goes nothing.
Get the crates, cue ball. Stir the soup, cue ball. Clean out the bloodstains, cue ball. Shit. I'm not a gangster, I'm a freaking butler. Now, which one of you guys goes in first? Jeez, for a gal with no arms, you sure is heavy. Oops.
Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to conduct a professional interrogation over here.
Where should I put this?
Just shove it behind the bar.
I'll just shove you behind the bar.
Come on, Artie. Jeez, how much chloroform did you put on that rag anyway?
Why?
Because I'm having a hard time bringing Sleeping Beauty here around.
Let me see. Hey, Artie! We got a few questions about you and the DA.
D-A... D-D...
You see what I'm working with here?
Seems to be catching.
Zane, wake up!
Oh, sorry, boss. This stupid cold's got me wiped out.
Well, try to stay awake long enough to finish that poster, will you? We got a club to open in a few days. And turn off that sign, would you? Wake up, sleepyhead.
What you need to do here is dispatch Kid's goons in order to save Harper. Also, and in case you can't tell, this speakeasy is the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, which is why Kid Tannen owns the kitchen now. Also, I enjoy messing around during this part. Let's try to turn on that switch. Or the sign.
I'll never get to that switch while Picasso's in my way.
Well, good thing there's another switch you can play with. This panic button here.
Hey!
Hey!
What was that?
Must be some wiring problems with the emergency button.
The piano music was still playing even though Cue Ball stopped playing. That must mean he's not really playing, like there's a hidden tape recorder or a gramophone somewhere. Oh my god,
the Sisters of Mercy
better
approve
push
of
that
our-
back before he sees me. And no, Marty can't actually get caught. So let's take a look at this bottle Death Bell.
McDermott's Canadian whiskey.
There's also these numbers right here.
7-23-30. A combination to a lock?
Probably.
Still
That's
can't
bound-
get Trixie's nose right.
That's bound to come into play later. What about this chloroform bottle? Can I take that without any suspicion? The stuff they used to knock out Harper.
No wonder Artie's so out of it.
Yep. Smell chloroform and you're out cold. You can also look over the counter and see what else is, anything else you can interact with.
Eggs over easy. And raisin toasts.
McFly! Great.
Yeah, I doubt
Come
he'll
on,
be fully
Artie,
awake
wake
anytime
up.
soon.
You're sleeping.
Wow, not bad.
Yeah, even though we already saw him, he stopped playing the piano and yet the music was still playing. Now what's this sheet of paper right here?
What do I spy with my little eye? Word games?
Allow me to show you that sheet of paper real quick. Oops, wrong button. This scratch paper right here. So it says here, what do I spy with my little eye? I spy a dry guy. Now notice how the certain syllables on this sheet are circled. This is something that's supposed to help you out with some sort of puzzle later on in the episode. And I'll get into what that puzzle's all about later.
There's not much left in here. Probably just enough to knock out one of them.
Yep, probably.
Premium bootleg hooch.
Oh god, and the photo of George. Oops,
Stupid cold.
come on, let me see what Marty says.
No! No!
He's just shouting no. That's weird. Oh, and let me show you what you can do with the alcoholic bottle that Marty picks up.
Hey! You hear something?
Hopefully they hear nothing. I am gonna shatter this guy's lights out.
Matches!
Oh, that can't be good. And another bottle falls off every time the switch flips back.
What happened?
You got knocked out.
And yes, Cue Ball will keep waking up Matches
Shouldn't
unless
Kid be
you
back
get
by
him out of
now?
the room.
How long does it take to stroll?
120 proof. Whoa.
You can also try to hit Zane with a bottle, but that's not really gonna work. Let me show you real quick. Ooh, that was close.
Nah, I'd have to stand up to reach him. And the others would see me for sure.
Marty's gonna have to find another way to knock out Zane.
Nah. I can't take that. Zane would know something's up.
Yep, that's true. So,
I
what
hope
you,
the Sisters of Mercy approve of our
Okay, enough of their speech. You need to knock out Zane first, and this is how. Use the last bit of the chloroform in the ink
decorating.
bottle.
Hey guys, I don't feel so.
Nighty-night.
Say, wake up, you lazy bum.
Must have been the cold.
Cold my eye. He's been dipping into the inventory.
Inventory. One more on down. 2 to go.
See, Cue Ball's clearly not playing the piano.
Wake up,
It was still
sleepyhead.
playing, even though he stopped. Ooh, nice poster Zane drew.
The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads.
Okay, unequip the bottle, please.
Trixie Trotter, world famous chanteuse. I never heard of her.
Well, you already saw Trixie. But now that Zane's out, this time Marty can interact with the sign switch.
Ow! Aye.
What the?
I think we blew a fuse.
Well, go up to the soup kitchen and get a new one.
Why me?
You'd rather hang around and talk to this guy, huh?
3 days are here again.
Yeah, I'll just get that fuse.
Cue Ball's gonna leave the room, and now you can knock out Matches with the bottle.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Just to be absolutely sure.
Yeah, fuse is blown all right.
And you do need to knock out Matches before Cue Ball comes back.
This is all very confusing. I think I'll take a nap.
Artie? Artie! Ah, jeez.
Yeah, Cue Ball clearly used too much chloroform.
Come on, Artie.
Oh, I gotta get rid of these guys before Artie wakes up.
Okay, enough
Come
stalling.
on, Artie, wake up.
I gotta hurry up
You're
here.
sleeping your life away.
Again, Cue Ball will come back eventually. That's the curtains down again. And now, it's lights out for the second time for Matches.
Wham! Right in the kisser.
And Arthur is saved. And so is George.
Hey, you. Wait, do I know you? Not for about 40 years.
Is anyone
Whoa.
down there?
Everything's spinning. Come on, Artie. Let's get out of here before these jerks get a chance to kill you. Wait a minute. They were gonna kill me? Great.
This isn't funny, guys.
Probably shouldn't have mentioned the
Anyone
killed
down
part,
there?
Marty.
Perfect timing. Hang on, Grandpa. We've got a pickup to make. Need a lift?
I thought you'd never ask. Ah, what's he doing here?
It's a long story.
Son of a...
And then I carried Artie to the DeLorean and came back to get you.
Fascinating.
So we can go home now, right?
Not yet. We still have this loose end to tie up.
No, don't tie me up again. He's coming around.
Please be careful. You won't be safe in Hill Valley as long as Kit Tannen remains at large.
Don't worry, I'm going far away from Hill Valley, and I'm never coming back.
No! He's got to hook up with Grandma.
What's her name?
It's Sylvia.
You know a woman named Sylvia?
No.
Well, she knows you. We'll know you. It's vitally important that you two meet.
Oh, I get it. You want me to be part of some undercover sting operation.
No, possibly.
Are you G-Man?
Something like that.
Sure, anything for Uncle Sam. I'll stay nearby and wait for this Sylvia. But in the meantime, I'll lay low.
Good man.
When can I expect to see you?
That was a close call.
You think he'll be okay?
You're not fading out, are you? Besides, Arthur will be completely out of danger come August 25th.
August 25th?
That's the date Kid Tannen is finally put behind bars. How's that picture of your dad?
Still there.
Good. Let's get out of here before we accidentally elect Hoover to a second term.
Good idea, Doc. Back to the future they go.
Well, everything looks okay.
Are you sure?
See, McFly residence. So, want to come in? Maybe hang out a while? I want my dad to see for himself that you're still around.
I'd love to, Marty, but...
You've got to go. I understand, Doc. You've got a life to lead, kids to raise and all that.
No, I've got to go to the bank and stop that estate sale you told me about.
Oh.
You go find your pop. I'll be back within the hour.
See you soon, Doc.
Yep, everything seems back to normal to me. But wait a minute. When did the McFlys get a bug zapper?
When did we get a bug zapper?
That's what I just asked, Marty. And what's this milk crate doing here?
Dad must have used that to haul away all those books from Doc's estate sale.
Yeah, probably. So there's nothing suspicious about that milk crate at all.
Wonder if Biff finished the wax job on my 4x4.
Hopefully. He better not have missed the spot. You can also try to go for the side door, but Marty's not going to do that.
I better use the front door, just in case.
Yep, good idea. Not to mention, when you go to the hints, it says, resume your life as a normal 80s teenager. Home at last. Is a more welcome waiting on the other side of the front door? Let's hope so. Marty's finally going home to his parents and his siblings too.
Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
Okay, that was not the kind of reaction Marty was expecting.
What's going on, Dad? Did you change the locks or something?
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
What?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, something's wrong here. Marty's not supposed to be out of town.
What are you talking about? What's the matter, Dad? Are you in trouble or something?
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone! Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom.
That was Lorraine. And what's she panicking about? Does she not recognize her own son?
Get Dave and Linda.
They left town years ago, which you would know if you really were Marty.
Oh my god.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
Something's definitely wrong here. Also, when did Marty get a scar? I don't recall seeing him with a scar in any of the movies.
When I was 8 years old, I set fire to the living room rug.
That's right.
Lord, what are you waiting for, George? Let him in!
Well, at least it worked.
Stupid locks. Marty!
Oh my god, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Oh crap.
Biff.
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff, whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Yeah, like you don't know Cliff and Riff.
What do you think we should do with him, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here.
Okay, this is definitely an alternate future. Biff's not supposed to have brothers.
Biff, what happened to you? When I left here, you were kind of afraid of my dad.
Afraid?
No Tannen ain't never been afraid of no McFly.
Holy crap. Hit the deck, Marty.
Biff!
Oh my god, what do I ask?
You better leave before my dad calls the cops.
The cops? We own the cops!
The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. But we got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Biff, no!
Oh, this is the end for Marty.
Bang!
Or not.
Check it out.
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento Mob.
The 3rd most dangerous crime family in California.
How Marty was able to read that small text so easily is beyond me. The small text on the gun.
Tell me.
Oh my god. Okay,
Can't you pick on somebody else?
We do! We pick on lots of guys.
It's kind of our thing.
Yeah, of course it is, just like with all other Tannens. I'm going this way. Whoa.
I got a question.
Something tells me this milk crate's gonna help me get out of this.
When did I get run out of town?
2 years ago. Don't you remember? We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left.
But now you're back, so the kid gloves can come off.
Like heck they can.
Hey!
And another thing.
Ha, served him right.
Look, can't we bury the hatchet already?
Even better idea. I bury this 9-iron up your backside.
That's clearly a no.
Here's what I still don't understand.
Yeah, like,
How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
Ever since that school dance, when Georgie laid Biff out in the parking lot.
Shut up, it's not funny.
Someone messes with the Tannen family, the Tannen family never lets him forget about it.
keep your golf clubs to yourself. Ha.
Here's what I still don't understand.
Okay, one last question.
What about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
George is not Gimpy. Buttheads.
Okay, but
Alright,
what the hell did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead.
And you better hope he has a spare, because you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds.
now that Marty's standing on the milk crate, this will happen.
Piece of cake.
Yup.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh?
Oh my god, is that who I think it is? It is. He's an old man.
Kid?
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
Lucky for Marty, he's too stupid to shoot right away. Stupid kid.
Doc!
Marty, get in! This timeline's been compromised.
No kidding!
Back to the past, back to the past, back to the past!
Somehow, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in the Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Ah, jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option, Doc. Punch him.
Yup, that's so never gonna happen. Okay, the camera angle is wrong right there. It was supposed to be lower, like in the original edition of the game. Plus, I'm pretty sure the fire you saw in the sky was glitched.
Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, the singer named Pixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. You need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go.
Check out Marty's new attire.
Is the mustache really necessary?
It's essential. You can't let Kid know if you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Are you sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript?
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
I'm guessing a flop house is supposed to be the same as a hotel or a motel. Okay, so as you already saw, 1986 turned into... It was an alternate timeline where Kid Tannen never went to prison somehow. And now Marty's gotta find out what went wrong and make sure it actually happens. Let me just mess around in the town square real quick.
This is where Doc said it'll be after he gets through stashing the DeLorean.
Yeah, you won't be able to go inside until Doc's in there.
No time for a haircut now, even if they were open. Besides, they'd probably cut it too short.
Yep, good idea, Marty. I doubt you'd really want to get a haircut in the 30s.
Lamont's House of Ermine. Sleep tight, little Ermines.
I couldn't even see what the sign says. It was way too dark. Let's, it's time to get over to that speakeasy now. Can't waste too much time. Gotta do it before the night is over.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Now, in order to get inside the speakeasy, you need to speak in code, like that guy just was.
Ew. Cabbage crates. Must be for the soup.
Now, how you're supposed to do this is where the sheet of paper that you got while rescuing Arthur comes into play. Let me interact with the door first.
Who is the king of Siam?
Siam, gee. I'm not sure who the king is. Would that be...
Euronymous Bosch?
Take a hike, Squirt.
Nope, that didn't work. Let's see how this guy does it.
Who told you about this place?
Place to call to my travel agent.
What's the big idea?
Stitch in time saves 9.
Settle down, mister. Why don't you wait outside and take a nap?
Napkin, please. I've made a mess.
Okay, I'll admit, I was only pretending to not know what to do. I know exactly what I'm supposed to say to get inside the speakeasy. Now let's take another look at this scratch sheet. You can see that the first and last syllables that are circled, that, they rhyme. So, how this works is, the first syllable of your answer must be, or it must rhyme with the last syllable of Magus' question. Which is why, hold on, can I show another guy coming, or... No, I think I have to interact with the door again. But now I'm gonna do this correctly.
Who died and made you boss?
Okay, his last syllable was boss, which means my first syllable must also begin with boss. So...
Boss Hog?
What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, eh? I know exactly what I would do tomorrow.
Row my boat?
Where do you live?
Oh, you want to know where I live? Well, normally I don't tell that, or I don't give information like that to strangers, but I live in...
Livermore.
Welcome to El Kid, sir.
And bingo. What are you looking at, Butthead?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big L-Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
There she is.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
Okay, you just thought that the subtitles were on all of a sudden, even though they're supposed to be disabled. That's gotta be another flaw for this 30th anniversary edition.
Young superintendent, my star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, I'll admit, she's quite the singer. And I still doubt Cue Ball is really playing the piano.
I shouldn't bother her while she's singing.
Yep, good idea. How are you folks doing?
Hey, you!
You talking to me?
Yeah, jerk! I saw you making eyes at my Eunice!
Oh, lay off, Ernie. He's kinda cute.
You think you can just waltz in here and make a play for another fella's girl?
Seriously, man? She's far too old for me.
Give me a break. She's not my era.
Now you're gonna insult her? I ought to paste you one right on the...
Let him go, Ernie. Jeez, you're a mean drunk.
Boy, that guy has anger issues. Oh, but now Trixie's finished singing, so hopefully she has time to chat.
Excuse me, are you Trixie Trotter?
That's what it says on my dressing room door. At least, it would if I had a dressing room.
No dressing room, eh? Then where do you change your clothes? Never mind. That's none of my business.
What's a nice gal like you doing with a guy like Tannen?
Kid ain't so bad. He just takes some...
Hey, Toots, any chance you could sing that can-can number? The guys really love the way it shows off your, assets.
Whatever you say, kid.
And quit lazing around. I ain't paying you to yak with the drunks.
You ain't paying me at all, you bum. What were we talking about again?
Well, of course he's not paying you at all. I doubt he's even paying any of his goons.
You were telling me what a great guy Kid is.
Yeah, I guess he is a pretty crummy boyfriend. But until my insurance policy checks out, I guess I'm stuck with him.
Insurance?
Yeah. Look, I may not be the brightest bulb in the marquee, but even I know you don't break up with a creep like Kid without something to keep him from going all crazy on you.
Yup, that's absolutely true.
What's this insurance policy all about?
Are you kidding? There's only one person I trust with my secrets. But I ain't seen him in weeks.
You don't mean...
Artie McFly.
Artie McFly.
You know him?
Not as well as I thought.
Before he took a powder, Artie was tutoring me in all sorts of stuff. Etiquette, philosophy, accounting. He's a regular Renaissance man. He even had one of those smart guy professor's pipes, see?
Can I borrow this?
Sure. I've been secretly working on my get-out-of-kid card for weeks now. But Artie's the only one I trust to check my work. You can't be too careful when you're dealing with a maniac like Kid, you know.
Why she would just lend Harper's pipe to someone she doesn't even know is, well, again, beyond me, but I think now I see a connection here. I believe that because she never seen Harper during the night Kid was supposed to be arrested, then, well, that had to have been one reason he escaped his date with Justice.
Hey, you can trust me. Come on, what's the dirt you got on Kid?
Nix on that. I ain't spilling nothing until I talk with Arthur F-L-Y.
You said his last name aloud already. I mean, you're really gonna keep quiet about it all of a sudden?
Hey, if I arrange a meeting with Artie, could you use that insurance of yours?
Use it? Heck, if what I'm sitting on pans out, I could send that bozo all the way to the big house.
I'll see what I can do.
Yep, that's exactly what Marty needs to do. Hopefully Harper's not too far away from Hill Valley.
I really like your voice.
Thanks. You should hear me when I ain't so under the weather.
You're sick?
Oh yeah, sore throat. That's why I'm giving Cue Ball so many extended solos tonight.
I kinda wondered about that.
Speaking of Trixie's voice, and this is a fun fact, Trixie has the same voice actress as Harley Quinn in Batman: The Enemy Within. if you've never seen that game.
Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes.
Yep, I don't care for religious tunes myself.
I don't care. What are those? Are they lyrics for one of your songs?
I haven't memorized them yet.
What do you mean? You sounded like you sang I Don't Care perfectly. How could you not have memorized them already? Or by now?
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
She's supposed to turn on Kid Tannen tonight? Okay, Doc, if you say so.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what the history was. Also, look at Cue Ball. He looks like he's playing the piano, but there's no music playing. This has got to be another audio flaw. Oh, and heck, look what happens when you interact with the mic. Look what Marty's gonna do.
Way down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans. Maybe not.
Hey, I do the singing round here.
Well, you said you have a sore throat, so, you know, I thought I'd just fill in for you. But she's not gonna allow that. Cue Ball, you realize there's no music coming out of the piano, right?
Hey, back off, kid. I'm trying to entertain some people here.
Yeah, but there's no music. You're clearly hitting the piano keys, but nothing's coming out. Okay, well, there's Kid. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
Name's, Harry Callahan.
Yeah, and he lives in Livermore.
I'm just your average 1931 kid. You know, hanging out in speakeasies and, soaking in the scene.
Average kids don't dress that way. Come on, what's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
No, I don't think so.
No? I mean, yes.
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Everybody always picks yes, as if no would get Marty killed or something. But anyway, well, first, you can't exit the speakeasy until you give Kid some evidence.
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you. You really with the Valenti gang?
Marty clearly isn't, but what you need to do now is show the gun-shaped lighter that Marty got from the future to Kid.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
Holy crap.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Harry Callahan here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches. Put down your gun. You look like a moron.
And speaking of matches, he happens to have, well, as I recall anyway, he has the same voice actor as Big B Wolf in The Wolf Among Us.
I'm not pulling that thing out in here again unless it's a life or death situation.
I thought Marty was gonna automatically unequip the item.
Hey!
Take a hike, Squirt.
Fine, screw you too. Let's see if Zane's in the mood to talk.
Hey, bartender.
What'll it be?
Yeah, that's right. Give me some good old moonshine.
I'll have a drink.
What's your poison?
Peps. On second thought, forget it.
Suit yourself.
I thought Marty drinks alcohol too, like in the first movie.
What are you drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, Bob. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Wow, this guy's quite the artist. I'm quite an artist myself. Well, the vector artist anyway, if you see my DeviantArt page.
I'm looking for a cop named Parker.
Dan, this is your lucky night. He's sitting next to you.
Him?
Yep. Quite a sob story, that guy.
Sob story?
Oh, yeah. Job troubles, dame troubles, psychiatric troubles, you name it. You get him in the right frame of mind, he'll talk your ear off about him.
Oh my god, that drunkard cop is Danny Parker. Jennifer's future grandfather. Wow. Okay, well,
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the Wall of Honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
They're the guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
A coincidence, eh? Oh, I bet.
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure. Presto!
That really doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
Well, at least at least he takes requests, unlike Trixie.
What can you tell me about Trixie?
You trying to put the moves on kids, dame?
No way.
Good, because if you did, I'd probably be hanging you on the Wall of Honor. Know what I mean?
And believe it or not, that's exactly what you can do with Marty's caricature.
So is your cold all better?
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
Mister, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy.
He's right, Marty. This is 2 months later, remember? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it for now.
Thanks for the talk.
Next time, order a drink. This ain't no library, you know.
Yeah, well, at least he was in the mood to chat. But now, I gotta talk to this rack of a cop.
Hey, I know you. You're...
Parker. Us for Danny Parker. Hill Valley PD. Have we met? You look familiar.
Nah.
Well, stranger, sit down and have a drink on me.
Thanks, but no thanks. And really, you shouldn't be drinking, especially while on duty.
Should you be drinking so much on duty?
Probably not, but this joint ain't open when I'm off duty.
Yeah, and speaking of your duty, you should really be doing your duty of, throwing Kid in prison.
Shouldn't you be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Well, for running a speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speakeasy. So there. Besides, if I arrested him, I'd have to arrest you and me and everyone else in here. And that's just way too much work for one little cop like me.
Oh yeah, I bet it must be a whole lot of hard work. But anyway, about your troubles that Zane mentioned.
I hear you've been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Want to talk about them?
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
The rent's unpaid,
Yeah,
dear.
now about those
We
troubles.
haven't a bun.
I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy.
For people
Hallelujah!
in the
Did you see that? The subtitles came on again when they're not supposed to.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
I'm supposed to get this guy to arrest Kid Tannen tonight?
Yes, Marty, yes you are. He's clearly too happy to tell me about his sad troubles. And now, all of a sudden, you can interact with the sheet music right here. And I like messing around with them too. There are several songs that you can choose, including the first song, I Don't Care, but you also have an angry, sad, secret, and happy song. But let's not mess around with that just yet. Now you can talk to Kid. Since he's no longer guarding the exit.
Hey, kid. What is it, Squirt?
Okay, well,
It's a nice place you got here.
Ain't it? I picked out all the statuary myself when I was traveling through Greece.
I can tell. It's got that Tannen touch.
Thanks.
You've been to Greece, eh? Interesting. Tell me about your gallery.
What's that Wall of Fame all about?
That, my tiny friend, is where I pay tribute to fallen foes. Cut short in the prime of life before I had a chance to cut it short myself.
They're the guys you've whacked.
Whacked?
Rubbed out.
Not in any legally actionable sense, no. Whacked. I like that.
What, you never heard of that word anywhere in the 30s? Okay, well.
How long have you and Trixie been going out?
You mean knocking boots? Oh, about a year now.
That's a long time.
Tell me about it. I keep meaning to dump her for a newer model. But then she starts singing at me, and I remember why we got together in the first place.
Love?
Free nightclub entertainment.
So, sounds to me like you found your perfect girl.
It's good to see you doing so well. The boys down in Sacramento were starting to get worried.
With all due respect, the boys down in Sacramento can bite me. When that creepy Sagan guy burned down my speakeasy, did the Sacramento boys lift a finger to help me back on my feet? No.
Well...
And when that weasel accountant McFly went and blabbed to the feds, did the Sacramento boys help me get rid of the evidence? No. But I had to put 3 more cops on my payroll to pull that one off.
Okay, but...
But nothing. When you get back to Sacramento, you let J.J. Valenti know that Kid Tannen expects a little more respect for his efforts in the future. Understand?
No problem, kid.
Yeah, little does he know, Marty has never even met this J.J. Valenti. Nor is he even a part of the Valenti gang.
See ya, kid.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, and hey, you can play roulette right here.
You in?
Why
Unfortunately, though, Marty never does win, no matter what you pick. So, just for the heck of it, I'm going with the last choice.
00.
Seven.
Yeah, see? Just like that. You know what, let me show it again.
You in?
I'll pick something else.
Even's my lucky number.
I doubt it.
Double 0.
No!
Oh, come on! Now it had to be a freaking 00. And no, you can't interact with that woman sitting down. But you can see that there's an empty space in the caricatures here.
The shrew didn't burrow deep enough.
As you may have guessed, you can put another caricature in that empty spot.
Checkerboard Charlie, removed from the board. I guess someone jumped him.
Yeah, like Kid's Goons. Or, no wait, he used to be one of Kid's Goons, right?
Looks like someone's about to be added to Tannen's Wall of Fame. Poor bastard.
Okay, well actually, not all of these guys were former Kid Goons, but... Here, let me show you this.
Do I really look like that?
Well, sort of, but you can put Marty's caricature in that empty space.
I always wanted to be famous.
It's not really going to do anything, though. But after you put the caricature there, and then you talk to Trixie, you should have an option to have her look at the Wall of Fame.
I don't know about world famous, but she's not a bad entertainer.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Trixie?
Yeah?
Okay, there it is.
Hey, it looks like they've put a new picture on the Wall of Fame.
Oh, jeez, kid. Who'd you bump off this time?
Nobody, actually.
Who's that supposed to be? Mickey Rooney?
I don't think so.
I don't even know what Mickey Rooney looked like in the 30s. But anyway.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, and I still haven't mentioned. The roulette wheel right here, it's supposed to be where the numbers that I found while rescuing Arthur is supposed to come into play, but probably not until later. What I need to do now is find Arthur, so that Trixie can have a talk with him about the evidence. There he is.
Hey, Artie. He's back.
Well, that's good, but now the question is, where in Hill Valley is he? Like, where's he going? I gotta find him quick. Oh hey, there's Doc. He's now with the Majestic Arms. You can see that Edna's in the park. Let's see what she's doing here.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's Speakeasy. Am I right?
I was just at the speakeasy, but,
no?
At least you possess enough shame to lie about it. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me.
oh god, an accordion? Really?
You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care.
Whoa!
What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Harry.
Harry? Mr. Callahan, what are you doing in that getup?
Way to blow my cover, Emmett. But anyway.
I'm going to a masquerade for charity.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Well, actually, I do want to see what you've been up to right now.
Harry, you're just in time.
To see the demonstration of that flying car of yours?
Have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes. That argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Well, that's good. You're supposed to be all about science.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
Yep, agreed.
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this! When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Oh, I bet.
Einstein! Oh, get him out of here!
Don't worry, I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace.
Your best hope it doesn't crash.
See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Whoa.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
That right there looks like something to worry about if you ask me. Let's talk with Emmett first.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Yeah, he better not think about doing something reckless.
Can't you just go into the courthouse to get Einstein?
If I still had my job as a clerk, sure, but lately a lot of evidence has gone missing, so they've installed new locks. Now the place is sealed up tighter than my dad's wallet.
Well, that's a bummer.
Isn't there a ladder on the side of the courthouse we can use?
Oh, they tore down the ladders after a rash of jumping incidents in 29. Bad for civic morale, they said.
Okay, so saving the dog's not gonna be very easy.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
I already found it. It's sticking out of a billboard above the soup kitchen.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Yeah, good point.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Right. Well, as long as there's nothing love-related between the two of them.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Yes, I've also heard of that.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
I doubt you would anyway. You know, since it's owned by a dangerous gangster.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Now let's go see what Edna has to say. Oh yeah, you can interact with her pamphlets as well.
What's all this?
These are my pamphlets, laying out in scientific detail the horrors visited upon those who succumb to the temptations of alcohol.
Lost Fortnight.
I am particularly fond of that one. It tells the true-life tale of Johnny, who woke up in a pile of his own sick, completely unable to remember the previous 2 weeks of his life.
Heavy.
Actually, the pamphlets are quite light. See?
That's weird. That the camera just focused on the table and the pamphlets the whole time.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
What are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
Saving people from alcohol, vice, and disorder. And also keeping a lookout for hot stories. You'd be surprised how much news breaks on this corner.
Yep, she really was quite a reporter back in the 30s. As she said back in 86.
Broken any stories tonight?
Only the usual. Mayor Thomas trying to slink out of the speakeasy. Frankie Needles crashing his car into a fire hydrant. Nothing that'll get me the front page.
Boy, that sucks.
What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Now, there's one point in this episode where you're supposed to get song lyrics from Edna. Everybody picks yes to hearing her song, but even if you pick no, you should still get the lyrics.
Maybe later.
I'll be here all night.
Edna's not a very good singer anyway.
Do you think I could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks.
See, just like that. Even if you pick no, the lyrics are still yours.
You know, Trixie Trotter sings a song that sounds a lot like your You Should Care.
She does?
Yeah, but hers is a little more carefree.
That's what you get when you sing for booze hounds and gangsters.
Weird, Marty didn't even hear all of Edna's song. But yeah, it is indeed similar to Trixie's. My god, there's a lot of dialogue choices here. Okay, before I pick this one right here, let's continue on with this one.
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
Yeah, good is right, because Emmett's supposed to be in love with a woman named Clara, who originally died, but thanks to him and Marty, it didn't happen. You know, it happened back in 1885.
What's Kid Tannen been up to for the last 2 months?
Didn't you hear? It was in all the papers.
I've been, traveling.
Well, the feds were all set to arrest Tannen on tax evasion charges. Seems they'd gotten Tannen's books from his accountant.
I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, the accountant disappeared, unsurprisingly. But the feds still thought they had a case. After all, they still had the books, right?
Right.
Wrong. The day before the trial, the books up and vanished right out of the court's evidence locker.
No.
Lots of fingers were pointed, but honestly, the whole town's so corrupt that it could have been anyone. Court clerks, cops, janitors.
Huh. Interesting. Wait. Kid beat the rap? What does that mean?
So Kid's walking around free?
Free, clear, and laughing it up in his new speakeasy. The feds want to bring a case up against him, but without those books, they've got nothing.
Oh yeah, that must have been another reason Kid didn't go to jail.
Couldn't Kid be brought up on other charges like, say, running a speakeasy?
In a perfect world, yes. But no one in town seems to care about prohibition anymore. The feds are only interested because of the lost tax revenue.
Oh boy. Hill Valley really was, the wrong kind of world in the 30s.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
Assuming that even is her real name. What about Danny?
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
Parker? Just another soul lost to the twin vices of booze and despair. I've asked him to tell me his story for my column. Sort of a cautionary tale, but he's never in the mood to talk to me.
Yeah, he should really consider sobering up. Any cop should stay sober. Yeah, what is it about you and dogs?
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Callahan.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a dog lover myself. Well, real-life dogs, anyway. Why do I feel like I may have mentioned that before? I can't remember, but...
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities.
Oh boy, she couldn't be any more right about that. He did indeed help Doc escape.
Didn't you think that Sagan was innocent?
I used to, but after he escaped, 2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or is our friend Carl a serial arsonist?
No, really, it really couldn't have been Doc. He's been framed, I tell you.
I'm pretty sure that Carl Sagan didn't start those fires.
We'll see. One of the reasons I'm camped out so close to Tannen's new speakeasy is it gives me the chance to catch the arsonist in the act. It'd make a great story for my column.
Yep, it would be. Okay, let's finally go with this.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Okay, now these 2 choices right here, they're rather pointless because, well, here's what Marty says.
I can't tell her that. It could get him in trouble.
Well, then what's the point of that choice?
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Marty says the same thing when you choose that Harper is back. But anyway, you need to choose this.
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown!
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. And really, I ask you...
Oh, don't you start to lecture me.
Come here, Heine! Come on, boy. Fire escape's this way.
How can I be a member of...
Looks like I'm gonna need more help.
Stand up for the safety of all. Well then, if you refuse to give me a statement, I just won't tell your side of the story.
Arr, damned exasperating woman. Okay, Heine, the bad lady's gone. Come on down.
You're right. Marty is gonna need some help. And I know exactly who can help him. But first I just realized I still haven't tried interacting with... this. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, I meant to pick this.
Don't touch those. They're very sensitive.
Sorry.
Yeah, good idea. I better not touch that. Okay, let's go talk to Doc in the flophouse now. And see how he can help get Einstein off the roof. Come on, Marty. Move it.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Okay, let's start with this.
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa, on his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Yep, good idea. Although I'm pretty sure that's not the only reason Kid escaped his date with Justice. But also because Parker never did his duty.
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Of course you haven't.
Are you sure Tannen's supposed to be arrested by Officer Parker? The guy's a mess.
Mess or no mess, I'm absolutely certain that Parker's your man. In fact, It's his arrest of Tannen that will eventually lead him to becoming Hill Valley's chief of police.
That seems really unlikely.
Yeah, especially because he's now drinking a lot.
Why are Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
I swear to God, there doesn't exist a single friendly Tannen. And I doubt there ever will be one.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Yeah, well, I still think you should have equipped it with, like a cloaking system or something. You know, so that it would turn invisible.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Well, no doubt Doc was quite a fan of that classic movie. Oh yes, and now you can pick this.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
After you pick that, now you'll be able to save Einstein, and you need to do so in order to find Arthur. I think that's it now.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Will do. It won't be easy, though. After you tell Doc to save Einstein, now you talk to Edna again. And now, after that, you tell her about, you know, the angle on Emmett's story.
Edna!
What?
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Oh, but hold on, I still haven't showed you, something that didn't even happen yet.
Kid Tannen arrested.
Oh, glorious day! When did it happen?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, believe me, Marty can tell the future. Sort of.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
And what about this?
Officer Parker reformed.
He has? Really?
Soon. Just you wait.
Oh yes, it will happen soon enough.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
And there's also this.
Trixie Trotter turns on Tannen.
Very alliterative. But is it true? Has she really come over to our side?
Soon. Just you wait.
Believe me, that will also happen. Just you wait.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh?
Okay,
What is it?
let's stop stalling now and get on with it.
There's a new angle on the Emmett Brown story.
What is it?
It's even worse than you thought.
Oh, Lord. Mr. Brown. What is it now, Mr. Brown?
I could ask the same question of you, Miss Strickland.
This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
You mock me,
notions.
but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage had ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Well, at least now he found his car. You okay, boy?
Hey, Hey boy, how you doing? Good dog.
Okay, and now that Marty has Harper's pipe and Einstein saved, let's find out where exactly he is.
Hey boy, take a whiff of this. Gotta love that nose.
I do. So, it looks like he's seeing Frankenstein tonight.
I've been laying low, officer, but I've gotta go to the pictures once in a while.
Hello, Arthur.
Officer?
I'll take it from here.
But...
We can talk at the Majestic, away from prying eyes.
Yeah, Einstein, you done good.
Oh my god, I just realized I meant to interact with the feeder before having Einstein smell the pipe. When you do that, Marty says, could Harper be in there? He goes inside, comes back out, and says that it's too dark to tell, and I completely forgot about that. Not that it's really anything exciting to show anyway, but now that Harper is found, you talk to Doc again.
Hey Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Is Artie still here?
He's in the bathroom.
Hey Artie, open up. You've got a gangster to bring down.
Is it time for me to meet this Sylvia?
No, it's time for you to meet Trixie.
Trixie says she's got something that might be able to send Kid up the river, but that you're the only one she trusts to check it out.
Me? What is she... Oh, I know what she's done. Clever.
Care to let us in on the secret?
Sorry, guys, but if Trixie's keeping it a secret, then so am I.
That's all well and good, Mr. McFly, but if you and Trixie are going to collaborate on this evidence, we'll need to arrange a rendezvous.
Well, Trixie's chained to Kid's speakeasy.
So we'll have to bring Arthur to Trixie.
No way am I getting anywhere near that place again.
Oh yes, you are.
I don't know how you talked me into this.
Just stay back here in the shadows and don't come out until you see Trixie.
You're sure I'll be safe here?
Perfectly safe. We'd never make you take any unnecessary...
Sagan. Where's Kid?
Uh-oh, Doc could be in trouble.
Don't worry.
But right now, Marty needs to worry about getting Trixie and Harper to meet.
Welcome back, sir.
And thankfully, you don't have to speak in code again.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
I know exactly what it'll take. Oh, but first, let's swap those careless lyrics with something that's pretty careful.
Hey Trixie, look over there!
Why?
Works every time.
Didn't you see it?
No.
Ah, never mind.
Hopefully, she'll memorize those lyrics.
Trixie?
Yeah?
Somebody's waiting outside for you.
Guess who's waiting in the alley to talk with you?
Huddy?
The one and only. It wasn't easy to track him down. I had to...
Cover for me, cue ball. I'm taking a smoke break.
Atta girl.
Hey, you!
Huh?
Yeah, jerk. I saw you making eyes at my Eunice.
Sorry, pal. I don't have time for a fight.
Why, you...
I'll never get to Carnegie Hall at this rate.
All right, fella. I think you're done for the night. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What do you know about this?
Nothing. Ah!
Oh my god, that can't be good. Something tells me that the meeting was a bust.
Trixie?
Breaks over, cue ball.
Whatever you say, babe.
What was that?
Holy crap. Kid better not have did what I think he did. I gotta go out there and find out. Oh, Harper. Please be okay. He must be gone, I can tell. Blood? Oh my god. This can't be good.
Artie?
You missed a hell of a party, buddy.
Kid, what happened?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So, I'm hanging out in the club when all of a sudden I get an urge to drain the lizard, right? I come out into the alley, and who do I see? None other than that scrawny, subpoena-answering rat, Artie McFly. And get this! The little worm's whispering away all conquistadorial-like with my Trixie!
Oh, no.
Naturally, I pull out Kid Jr. and prepare to put a couple bullets in McFly's head. Which causes Artie's nose to start bleeding because he's a big wuss. And then... and then...
What?
Trixie literally gets down on her knees and begs me to let him live.
Huh?
Seriously, down on her knees crying and begging for McFly's life.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I fired 2 shots in the air and told Artie to take a hike.
Huh, that was merciful.
Hey, I got plenty of mercy. Besides, now Trixie owes me big time. And Kid Tannen always collects on his debts. Always.
Oh my god. This is not good at all. Hold on a sec, people. I have a lizard of my own to drain, so be right back. Okay, now, back to the game.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
Not so sure, but let's talk to her again.
Trixie?
Yeah?
I talked to Kid.
Oh?
He told me about Artie.
Oh.
It was awesome of you to plead for his life.
And it was awesome of Kid to spare it. So you see why I gotta get rid of all the dirt I got on Kid. As long as he's loyal to me, I gotta stay loyal to him.
Oh my god, we can't let her destroy the evidence. Also, did the word awesome not exist yet or something?
Okay, so Kid spared Artie's life, but that doesn't make him a saint.
Believe me, no one knows that better than me. But if Kid can let Artie off the hook, I guess I can let him off the hook. Know what I mean?
No, trust me, that's a bad idea.
About Artie McFly.
What about him? Have you heard from him? Is he okay?
I better not lie to her. She's going through a lot of stress already. Or panic anyway.
Oh, yeah, he's okay.
Are you sure?
Believe me, if he wasn't okay, I'd be the first to know.
And even if you say he's not okay, it's not really gonna work. I mean, she would just ask Marty if she has any proof that Kid killed Harper, but anyway, I still haven't, well, I haven't seen this choice before.
Hey, your songs seem to have a big effect on Officer Parker over there.
I am humbled and gratified that my musical gifts have fallen upon such receptive ears.
Oh yes, his ears are very receptive. He totally digs your songs.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Okay, now unfortunately, Trixie will no longer betray Kid unless he went back on his promise and killed Harper, which of course Marty can't allow. But maybe I can trick Trixie into thinking Harper's dead. And I know exactly how I can do that. Oh, Zane, you look like you can use a new subject to draw.
You think you could draw a picture of this guy?
Sure. Hey, that looks like that Artie McFly think.
I never noticed that before. Hey, can you give him a hat like Artie wears?
Voila!
Nice job.
Now go tell them chumps at the New Yorker.
My god, that was fast. He's a very good and fast artist, I have to say. If only I can create good vector art that fast. But now, it's time to replace Marty's caricature with, well, George's, technically.
Sorry about this, Dad.
Hopefully, Trixie will recognize that face.
Trixie?
Yeah?
I got bad news for you.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you should check out the Wall of Fame.
Why? What is it? Artie! I don't believe it! We had a deal! Artie was supposed to be safe!
I don't know what to say.
Well, I do. Felony tax evasion.
What?
Before he died, Artie was teaching me about all sorts of stuff. Literature, history, accounting, and I made a big discovery while I was copying all of Kid's books. This establishment ain't entirely on the up and up.
Really?
Oh, I knew about all the gangster stuff. That kind of thing you expect from tough guys like Kid. But when I found out he ain't been paying taxes on his speakeasy profits, well, cheating Uncle Sam is one step over the line. Once I turn this over to the police, they'll throw the book at him. This book! Hey, copper!
Suppy tells me Parker's not going to be inclined to listen to her. Not while he's all inebriated. Yep, just as I thought.
He's not interested. Figures. Half the police force is in Tannen's pocket.
Give me a few minutes to work on him. I've got a hunch he'll come around.
Me too. Wait, what's this?
Boss?
Do you mind? I'm trying to have a good time here.
I think you'll want to see this.
Are you crazy? Bringing a stick of dynamite into my club?
That's just it, boss. It's all over the place. I think our speakeasy arsonist is getting ready to strike again.
Oh my god. Doc could be in really big trouble now. Wait, what's he... What the heck? It's some kind of secret door. Okay, I think now I should be able to interact with that secret door myself.
You in?
This should be where those numbers I found come into play. Ah, there it is.
I'm gonna play 7, 23, and 30.
Ooh, what do you know? That's what the numbers were for.
I wonder where this leads.
Well, why don't you go in and see? And are the other people in the speakeasy not, like, surprised to see that? Oh, and hey, I got a trophy, you know, for going through that secret passage. And it led to the barber shop.
No time for a haircut now, even if they were
Okay,
open.
so apparently
Besides,
you
they'd
can't
probably
go back
cut
the
it
way
too
Marty
short.
came out, through that secret path. Ah, but now I gotta go back to the speakeasy. Oh, but first, Emmett should be on the roof of this... Yep, see, there he is.
Emmett?
No time for chit-chat. I've got a rocket car to recover.
Emmett! You get down from there before you hurt yourself!
Hurt myself? You're far too cautious, Miss Strickland.
How did he even get up there? Nah, that's not important. I'm sure he can take care of himself. Okay, so Trixie is now willing to betray Kid, but now I gotta fix Parker so that he'd be willing to arrest Kid.
Welcome back, sir.
And I know exactly what I can do to fix him.
Looks like Parker's still parked.
Now, I mentioned before that Parker was too happy to talk about his troubles because of the happy song that Trixie was singing. And because he digs Trixie's songs, maybe I can change his mood with the songs. So, since he has troubles, let's give him something, what's the word? Something other than sad. Something heartbreaking to listen to? Oh, whatever. Gonna play My Melancholy Baby.
Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue.
There he is, all depressed. Ah, depressing was the word I was looking for. I gave Parker something depressing to listen to, and now he should be willing to talk about his
Kenny.
troubles.
You!
So about those troubles.
It all started on June 14th. I was chasing down one of Tannen's boys when this car, straight out of Buck Rogers, popped up out of nowhere and ran my car off the road.
No.
Then later, I lost track of a witness. The poor schlub hasn't been heard from since.
That wasn't your fault.
And then, to top it off, I somehow managed to lose custody of an 80-year-old arsonist. And not one, but two of those godforsaken space cars showed up and whisked him away.
That's unbelievable.
That's what the chief said. Demoted me on the spot. My family sent me to a psychiatrist because they thought I was seeing things. And worst of all, my gal Betty left me because she thinks I'm a bad provider and a head case.
Betty, as in Jennifer's grandma Betty?
What?
Listen, Danny, it's really important that you get back together with Betty.
Oh, that ship sailed. What the heck with her? I got a little secret that'll set me up with women twice as classy as Betty will ever be.
Oh my god, it was all because of Marty and Doc. They're the ones who have been screwing up Parker's life. And unless he gets back on his destined path, then Jennifer will never be born, and that could lead to quite a paradox. And I'm pretty sure that Parker's not willing to talk about his secret unless I played that secret song that I saw. So...
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
Let's get to playing that secret song. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me play a different song instead. Like the angry song. And there's really no point in the game where you need to play the angry song. It's just something you can play for the heck of it. But hey, let's listen to Rage, shall we? I tend to be full of rage myself. No joke. Well, usually when it comes to playing tough games and such.
What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist.
Oh god, he's clearly not looking too happy right now. And he does say he has different dialogue from when you're, you know, depending on what song is playing.
Danny.
Like when I tried to get him to tell me about his secret. Well, of course he's not going to be willing to tell me while he's all pissed.
You got a secret? What is it?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Yeah, see? What did I tell you?
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
I like this song anyway, so let's let Trixie sing the rest of it before I change the song.
I shouldn't bother her while she's singing. I shouldn't bother her while she's singing.
I thought Marty would have a different dialogue when you select Trixie while she's singing. Oh boy, huh. Very nicely done, Trixie, but okay, secret song time. This one sounds pretty relaxing.
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear.
Boy, Trixie is like a jukebox when you interact with the songs. As soon as you choose one, she immediately starts up the new song.
Danny,
you.
I do believe you have a secret to share with me.
So about that secret.
Oh yeah, my secret. Well, you're my pal, so I can tell you, but don't let it get out. I've been working for Tannen for over a month now.
What?
It's true. All I gotta do is look the other way while evidence is getting destroyed or a truck full of gin is coming across the county line, and Tannen makes sure an extra bunch of bills makes their way into my pay envelope. Great deal, huh?
My god, Trixie's right. Half of the police force is in Kid's pocket.
Yeah, if you're a rat.
What's the problem? People need to drink, right? As long as no one's getting hurt, why shouldn't Daniel J. Parker make a few bucks on the action?
I'm afraid you're quite wrong about that.
But people are getting hurt. Kid's a killer.
Ah, that's just rumors and circumnavigational evidence. Although, that wall of fame is pretty spooky.
I'll say.
Oh god, I've made a horrible mistake. I thought if I could get my hands on some money, that Betty'd take me back. But when she finds out what I'd done, She'll never even talk to me again. What have I done?
My god, do I feel bad for him or what?
Come on, Danny, pull yourself together. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm a corrupt cop who's lost his only chance at true love. How's that not so bad?
Aw, believe me, pal, I understand that.
Hang in there, Danny.
Oh, God.
Believe me, I hate when true love gets broken myself. I really do. And don't bother playing the happy song after that, because, Danny will just say that the words won't help anymore. Or will they, when I play a song that's all about caring?
You should care. You should care what people think of you.
She's right. I can turn my life around.
Sure you can.
You know what? I used to be a good cop. And yeah, I've had a few bad breaks, possibly even a psychotic one that caused me to imagine a disappearing space car. But I'm a good man.
Yeah.
And all I need to do to win Betty back is be the same good man I always was. And let the chips fall where they may.
All right.
Way to go, Edna.
Hey, Miss Trotter, you wanted to speak with me?
What happened to my louse of an ex-boyfriend?
I don't know.
Rats. I told the chief we need a team of bloodhounds like they got over in Placerville. Yeah, but in the meantime... All right, everyone, party's over. Everyone out of the speakeasy.
Speakeasy?
Your goose is cooked now, bucko.
You're mistaken, officer. This is an ice cream parlor.
Nice try, you. Out!
Yeah, Acid Parker is really that stupid. He's sober now.
Callahan. Would the Valenti mob be willing to help, defuse this little situation?
Nope, I don't think so.
I don't know. The Valenti mob doesn't like being associated with losers.
Hey, we ain't begging here. Kid just thought JJ might like a piece of the action. Especially now that he's just caught the speakeasy arsonist.
Wait, you mean Doc?
Doc? You ain't with the Valenti gang at all, are you? What do you know about the arsonist?
Come on, you. Off to the station house.
Kid's gonna get you, rat. He's gonna get all of you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Doc.
Well, that's that. Thanks to Miss Trotter's evidence, the entire Hill Valley police force is out looking for Kid and his goons.
You don't understand. We've got to find him now. He's captured a friend of mine.
Who?
Doc's definitely in trouble right now.
Never mind.
Don't worry. We've got the entire town square sealed off. If Tannen's within a mile of here, we'll find him eventually.
I don't think we have time for eventually.
You're right, we don't. Also, Marty says never mind, no matter what you choose.
It's locked.
Just want to mess around with some stuff for a minute.
Parker must have confiscated this hooch from the speakeasy.
Yeah, clearly. But there's something you're supposed to look for, such as this flask.
Irving Kid Tannen. Guess he dropped this on his way out. It's empty. Figures.
I doubt you'd like the kind of moonshine Kid drinks anyway. Also, you can see that Einstein's here. But let me talk to Parker first.
Nice ride.
Yeah, for 30 standards.
Hey, Danny.
Sorry, pal. Can't talk right now. I've got a report to write up for the chief.
Okay, you do your job while I do mine into finding that alleged arsonist. You need to have Einstein smell the flask.
Hey, Einie, get your nose over here. All right. I really don't think Tannen and Doc are with Herbert Hoover, Einie. Okay, I'll check it out.
something suspicious about that poster.
A button?
Well, looky what we have here. No doubt this opens something pretty big.
It's empty, so what's the point?
Come on, unequip it.
Alright, Doc, here I come.
Callahan, what are you doing here? Never mind. Come here and help me get rid of this stinking arsonist.
Edna?
I caught her planting dynamite while he was clearing out the soup kitchen. Guess Sagan was innocent after all.
I was researching a story, you ignoramus!
Tell it to St. Peter, sister.
Hey, what's all this?
Parker?
Tannen, you're under arrest.
Get him, Sacramento boy.
I can't do that, kid.
What? Oh, I get it.
Why don't you let go of Miss Strickland and call it a night?
Hey, look over there!
Watch out!
Danny, you fool!
Give it up, Tannen. The alley's blocked off and so are the roads out of town. It's over.
Over? Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Really, Danny, you should know better than to fall for that. Oh my god. Kid's got a Tommy gun on him. I gotta find a way... Well, first I need to get Edna out of there. You go behind the garbage cans and then the barrels.
Tannen.
And unfortunately, he's got infinite bullets in that gun. Oh wait, hold on. While you're behind the barrels, you just talk to Kid.
Go, Tannen!
Make like a tree and die, rat!
Not gonna happen, butthead. Whoa. This barrel is clearly full of booze.
Whoa!
After that, you choose the barrel and select the gap.
Bowling for 10.
It created a trail of hooch. You now need to light it on fire, but again, you first need to get Edna out of there.
No one messes with Kid.
I can't get to the car from here.
But first I need to get back behind the police car. You just gotta keep distracting Kid until Edna gets out of there. Okay, there she is. All you have to do now is keep talking to Kid while behind the car.
Hey, Kid!
Lead, phony!
I'm not gobbling up any of your lead.
Come, hey, moron!
More on this!
Just one more and Edna's free.
Go, Tannen!
Make like a tree and die, rat!
Bingo.
Hey!
Atta girl.
And don't worry, he won't shoot Edna.
Are you shooting at me?
So...
I'm afraid I'm finding it difficult to concentrate with all the bullets flying around my head, Mr. Callahan.
Right.
Oh, and hey, before I light up that hooch trail, let me show you this. When you try to give Kid his flashback.
You want your flashback, Tannen? Come and get it!
Yeah, see, just like that. Even though he shot it out of Marty's hand, he somehow still has it. But now, let's get that gun lighter out and burn this place to ashes.
Tannen.
Hey, Kid!
Ha, that ain't a real gun.
Oh, right. I forgot. I better just get rid of it then.
Oh, crap.
Hey, he's getting away!
Oh no.
So that's how Emmett got up there.
No. There! Good as new.
Oh, look,
Tannen?
the judge's son. All right, Parker. I want a getaway car and a clear road to Nevada, or the brown kid gets it.
Doc!
Marty?
Doc?
Yes, it's me. I'm talking to you through the radio apparatus my younger self has installed in the rocket car. What's going on up there?
It's not good, Doc. Trixie and Parker did their part, but now Kid's holding you hostage.
Great Scott!
No kidding.
Try to get Kid in the car. Once he's inside, give me a signal, and I'll do the rest.
How am I...
You!
Emmett!
Holy crap.
You're the cause of all of this, ain't you?
Seriously?
Should have known.
How? How
You
Emmett
look like
didn't
any Callahan I ever
completely
seen.
fall is
What
beyond
kind of
me.
gang-
You need to... Okay, let me pause for a second. You need to close the harness onto Kid as soon as he's in the right position. And of course you saw that the ladder was how Emmett got up to the roof. Not that it's any importance. Oh, that wasn't right. You're going down here, Kid. Aw, man. I can't exactly remember what the right timing is. Keep your knife to yourself. Oh, really?
Got any last words, rat? None that you'd understand.
Yeah, he wouldn't really understand a good word, Marty, with... I can't concentrate on what I'm trying to say. Got it!
Hey! Doc, hit it!
Irving Tannen, I'm placing you under arrest for kidnapping, attempted murder, tax evasion, and smelling like a piece of crap.
Tax evasion?
Haven't you heard? The feds are practically drooling over Trixie's books.
Trixie?
That's what you get for killing Artie, you bastard!
What? I didn't...
Trixie?
Artie?
All right, Grandpa.
My poor car.
I believe I owe you an apology, Mr. Brown. Thanks to your ridiculous contraption, Hill Valley's most notorious criminal is finally headed to prison.
No apologies necessary, Miss Strickland. My rocket car may have accidentally saved the day, but only because it's a completely out-of-control failure. I need a new idea.
If you're willing to listen, I might have a few suggestions.
But first, I think we should take in a movie.
I'm all yours, Mr. Brown.
I think you'll like it. It's all about a brilliant scientist with an overabundance of hubris.
Whew. Come on, Einie. Let's go find Doc. Thanks for letting me fly the DeLorean, Doc. This thing's a blast.
Are you absolutely sure that everything's back to normal?
Totally. Kid's going to jail, Emmett's going to see Frankenstein, and there's no such thing as a Tannen crime family in 1986. And we remembered Einstein this time, too.
Hill Valley crime rate at all-time low.
Well, except for Grandpa necking with Trixie, I think we're ready to go back to 1986.
Do you feel yourself fading out of existence?
No.
Then as long as your father's still born in 7 years, I say, let your grandfather sow his oats.
Sowing oats? Is that what's going on with you and Edna?
What are you talking about?
Emmett and Edna. They're gonna go see Frankenstein together.
That's odd.
What?
You were supposed to see the tickets fading away, but it wasn't. My god, that's another graphical flaw with this edition. But this doesn't look good.
We've got to get back in. Disastrous.
Too late to stop now. Oh my god, Marty! Ooh.
Where'd you go, Doc?
We've got everything under control.
Doc?
What the heck? Is that Doc? He so doesn't look like himself, and... First Citizen Brown? What is this? Oh my god, this has gotta be yet another alternate 1986. But that right there is where episode 2 ends. You'll see what's going on in the future in the next episode, of course.
Martin McFly, age 18.
Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
Father George, Mother Lorraine.
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
A re-education program? What the hell?
Please don't swear, Martin. It makes me uncomfortable.
Zero demerits until this morning.
We're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square?
The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is what happened to you?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Marty. Okay, I had to cut out the end credits right there because it was just playing the song Back in Time by Huey Lewis and the News. Of course it was going to be copyrighted, although Subby tells me that there is different music in this game that could still get this video copyright claims, but... well, that's it for episode 2 of the game. Okay, just... oh yeah, I forgot about this long loading time. I'm just going to end the video right here. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time in episode 3. Bye, guys.